Well, buenos dias. I'm getting an early start out of Sarria, and this is the cathedral behind me. I'm in the old town. Sarria seems to be the launching point for a lot of people. Hola.
Hola.
Say hi.
Everybody
Hola.
Bye.
So, Sarria is like the official starting point for people who are just doing their last 100 kilometers so they can get to Compostela. So the trail is about to become very crowded. There's a lot of people trying to get into albergs. So last night, Du Chao, my friend from China, and I, Du did all the calling. He's better at Spanish. He called all of the albergs from here to Santiago and made reservations for the next 5 days. And in many cases, he would call and they'd say, we're already booked. So it's getting to be like a little bit cutthroat. Everybody's getting up early in the morning to leave so they can try to get a room. The best tip, get yourself a local phone, one of these little burners. Buy the little $10 chip so you can make local calls and call and make reservations. And you don't have to freak out if you're not going to get there in time. So that's a good tip. So I'll report more as I get going. It's supposed to have some rain in the forecast, especially tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that. Alright, so it's just a little bit later. I'm sort of getting to the outskirts of Sarria. And I was thinking about yesterday's hike, and it was really one of the best hikes. It was really beautiful, wonderful day, not too difficult. The scenery was pretty spectacular. Yesterday I had some really cool breakthroughs. I was stressed about my return flight. I had a flight that I'm supposed to take in a few days, and I have had nothing but bad luck trying to call the airlines. Every time I call, it's like when I called on Skype, I had to wait like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, they come on the line and they can't even hear me. I tried using my local phone. I was put on hold. I ran out of minutes. All this stuff happened more than one time. I'm passing a really cool old cathedral. And you can see that. That's pretty cool. It's actually, I think it's a monastery. But yeah, so I was successful yesterday in getting my trip extended. So I'm going to be here almost another 2 weeks. So I've got a lot of time now. I'm going to basically go to Finisterre, which I'd been contemplating. I thought I wouldn't even take a bus there, but now with the extra time, I'm really leaning towards walking. I think walking the journey would be a lot more rewarding. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, something about the end coming has really sort of ramped up my desire to spend some time in solitude and pray. I really feel like I want to, I don't know the word, just really cling to God right now. I feel like I've been sort of consecrated and prepared for a lot closer and more intimate relationship with Him. And I don't know, hopefully the next 5 days or even the days out to Finisterre will prove to be very rewarding. So I think that's it for now. Just felt like sharing all that. Let me see this old guy behind me. I tell you, I see old guys out here with canes. They put the cane on their back to do farming. They're digging holes for trees and stuff. They just are living exactly like they did for thousands of years here. It's pretty cool. So, adios. ¿Cómo se llama?
Caterina.
Caterina. Hola. Hola. Buen camino. So I'm maybe a few kilometers out of Sarria, and already I'm seeing a radical change in the people you meet. I stopped at a cafe and it seems like everybody is brand new and no dirt on the shoes. And they're all talking about the Camino. You see all these fresh faces, and the first thing they do is when they say, "Where did you start?" and you say St. John, they all go, "Ooh, like you're one of the real pilgrims because you came so far." It's pretty funny. I just got to the mark that is 108 kilometers from Santiago. So it's right around the corner. I feel like it's a hop, skip, and a jump. You know, when I first started this, it's sort of like 100 kilometers seemed like a very long distance. But now, piece of cake. Very small journey. So yeah, the group of people that seem to be populating this are really a lot of the people who get 1 week off. They're doing this as their vacation. They seem to go from hotel to hotel. They're stopping and sharing their 4-hour Camino experience. It's really cute because they're, you know, it's so new and fresh. It's sort of like the very first night on the Alberg where you're like, wow, this is so crazy. But now I'm like, I feel like I'm a seasoned, old, salty pilgrim, and I feel like, oh, you're just a newbie. I was a newbie a month ago, but now I'm looking at all these newbies. It's really cute. I just ran into a guy from Morocco, and he was very friendly. Obviously he's trying to sell stuff, and he seems to have a cute racket. He says, "Oh, I collect foreign money," and he wanted to know if I had any American dollars. And so I actually played along, and I dug out an American dollar, which it's $1. So he asked if he can have it, and I thought, okay, this guy must be doing this all day long. Well, I gave it to him, and he ended up giving me a pin. He called it a gift. I called mine a gift. I think this guy must do this all day long. So I'm just be wary. I fell for it, but I don't think it was that big of a crime. So it's rain in the forecast. Temperatures really dropped. Supposedly really bad tomorrow. Every forecast says nasty rain. So I'm not looking forward to that. But I guess such is the life of a pilgrim, especially all the people who are just starting here. It's like at some point you have to go through a storm. It's like a little box on the to-do list. My friend Aaron, he said something very cute. He's from Britain, and he said, "Yes, we've checked off that box. Walked in the rain. We've already done that. So might have to do a little bit more." So I'm hoping to get through it. Maybe the rain will stay behind me. I feel like I've done enough rain and mud. I'd really like just a nice, sunny, easy journey into Santiago. You never know. The weather could be really crazy. So back to the trail.
Let's come up here.
An ostrich in the middle of Spain. Huh. This is actually a little bit more common sight. Seeing a lot of cows.
Are you guys not the cutest things ever?
This is Mademoiselle Liquifi trying to feed 2 very large cows. Don't get near the white strip, that's electric.
I'm not trying to. Come on. Come on.
Oh.
Oh, how cute are you?
Hola. Hola. I think they're just entertained by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. No.
Carson, I don't know who knows Johnny Carson. You know
Yeah,
Sure.
an old Johnny Carson, Dom DeLuise
Oh, I love
joke with eggs. And it's on YouTube. It is.
I want to hear you guys do this skit. I want to see this. Go ahead.
I'm in bed.
Well, get up. Come on.
You got time for that?
Anybody got
Down to get me a cold pop.
Yeah. All right, ready?
All right, do it.
Do it. Do it.
Yes, this is the
Come
second
on,
time
do it.
today you put me on the spot.
Do it. Okay, wait.
Second time.
And there was an apartment fire, and a woman recounted what happened. Let's cut now to Chaz Pimenteri, who's on the scene.
What was her name? Sweet Brown.
Sweet Brown.
Sweet Brown gets a cold pop.
That's right.
Okay. I went down.
To get my
No. Go for it.
I went down to get me a cold pop, and I thought someone was barbecuing. Oh my Lord, the building's on fire! I ran outside. I didn't even put shoes on. I ran for my life. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.